What's going on, everybody? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and I'm really surprising myself right now because I'm posting more videos than I ever thought that I would do. Again, I want to apologize, you guys. Just my occupation is ministry, and I'm a counselor for a prison facility, faith-based counselor. So. Uh, when it comes to things of the spiritual and the things of God, those have kind of taken priority over my life right now, over comic books. But I always love it. I always have had a passion for it. So I'm gonna continue to dibble and dabble in it, not as heavily as I have in the past, but it is what it is. And I want to thank everybody who watches my videos, and I want to thank all of my subscribers, and just thank you very much for sticking with me over this time. What I want to show you guys is my recent CGC collection. Now, all of these CGC books I'm about to show you are ones that I have had signed during the Memorial Day weekend of 2014 and the week prior to the week before that. I really hope you guys enjoy this. Unfortunately, some of these books have already sold on eBay, and I have to ship them out. So that's kind of why I'm doing this video now, because I want to at least document that I used to own these books, and I want to at least show them off a little bit before I mail them off, because unfortunately, when times get a little financially challenging, sacrifices have to be made, and I'll just say that. I will say this though, not all the books are being sold. Only a few of these have already been sold on eBay. So let's get started. This one right here, as you can see, is the Uncanny X-Men issue number 53. Great Silver Age book. Signed by Stan Lee. I had him sign it Memorial Day weekend. I was really happy about this. I had bought 3 Silver Age books. This one I felt like was the nicest, the cleanest, and I was really hoping, as you can see, there's an 8.5 grade. I was really hoping that it would have reached that 9.0 grade, because I really felt that strongly about it. And also, I want to say this real quick, you guys. I don't submit a book to CGC unless I'm confident that it's going to get an extremely high grade. So, and I'm going to get into that a little bit more as this video progresses, but that's the first one that I got. And it's a beautiful book. I love the vibrant colors. This was actually my first Silver Age book that I ever purchased, and it's a great book. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. It's kind of gray and rainy and cloudy here in Houston this morning, so my lighting isn't going to be so great. The next book is, and again, guys, this is in no particular order. I just had to get this video made real quick, so I'm just kind of, going at it. As you can see, oh, and I apologize, I got Transformers shown in the background, though I got it muted. Just kind of enjoying my morning. But Spiderman Unlimited #1. I didn't know this until this came back. Well, first, this is signed by Mark Bagley. And some people might be thinking, well, Mark Bagley didn't draw that. Well, he did draw a small portion within it. But you have a lot of artists that are actually in this book. You have Tom DeFalco, Mike Barr, Terry Cavanagh. Or no, you have Jerry Blingham, Mark Bagley, and Tom Palmar and Ron Lim art. So I apologize. Those first names are actually the writers. But I had it signed by Mark Bagley because I actually love how Mark Bagley does Spider-Man, and specifically Venom. So I'm a big fan of his artwork. So I went in and had him sign this. And I didn't know this until I actually got the book back, that this is, not only is it the first Maximum Carnage storyline, part 1, I knew that, but I didn't know that it was the first appearance of Shriek. Her name is Frances Barrison. Shriek is the one who's basically Carnage's main squeeze or sidekick, if you will. all throughout the Maximum Carnage storyline. So I had no idea that this was her first appearance. So I'm actually glad that I have this. And a lot of these books are just for nostalgia purposes. Usually when I submit a book to CGC now, it's because I want it for myself, not to flip or to make any profit off of it. So I was very happy to get this because I remember buying this book when it came out back in '93. So super happy to have that. And the next one, you guys, oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Bam, baby. Got that Incredible Hulk number 340. Fantastic cover, a very iconic cover. Anybody who is a Todd McFarlane guru knows what this cover is. This is like probably one of his most popular Marvel titles, Marvel covers, sorry, that he's done. And as you can see, I had Stan Lee sign it. And I try to get all my books signed in silver. Black is just so common. I love silver and how it looks on the pages of the book. And I actually am glad that he signed it where he signed it, because just above Wolverine's head, I'd like to get Todd McFarlane to sign there. And I'd actually also like to get Peter David. And I think Peter David is actually going to be in Houston during Comicpalooza in 2015. And I might get him to sign it, but I don't know if I want to crack it open just for Peter David. I mean, he's just a writer. I mean, he's a good writer, but if I'm going to crack the case and go through the whole process of submitting it all over again, I would like to get at least a couple of people to sign it at the same time versus cracking it every time you get one signature. So Stan Lee has definitely signed this, and it's a great looking cover. As you can see, it came back as a 9.6. I was actually happy with this grade. I knew when I bought the book that it was an extremely high grade. I don't say I'm happy, I'm satisfied with it. I was really pushing for a 9.8. When I got this book, I pretty much paid retail for this book. But I will pay retail for it if I'm confident in the grade that you said that it was in. And, you know, because I love the high grade books. And I think the reason why I got a 9.6 is because right just above Wolverine's blade, right there at the edge of the page, there's a little nick right there. And that little nick, I think, is what did it, because, and I don't know how that happened. That's actually how the book came, and I remember that. But you know, a 9.6, I'm happy with it, and I think this book I could easily get $200 to $300 for it, easily, with the signature and the grade. So I'm really happy about that. And I actually, like I said, when I sent it in, I predicted it to come back as a 9.4 worst case scenario. Oh man, oh man, oh man! Look at that! Look at that! Amazing Spider-Man 299. Now this is McFarlane's second work on Amazing Spider-Man. Y'all know what this is. It's a Venom cameo appearance. Great looking book. I'm actually surprised that this came back as a 9.6. I predicted like a 9.4 best. But it came back as a 9.6. So in this book, I think I got it for like $20 on eBay. I won it in an auction, and with shipping it was like $20. And as you can see, I got Stan Lee to sign it at the bottom right there. Great looking book. This is one I'm definitely going to keep. Hope to get Mr. Todd McFarlane to sign it in the near future. So I was really happy when this came back. This was actually one of my favorites, along with the Incredible Hulk 340. Great looking book. 9.6, baby. Alrighty. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Bam, how you love that. Actually, this book, I bought it as a 9.8. It was slabbed already. But this is the very first appearance of the Venom, the very first appearance and origin of the Venom symbiote costume. Everybody, y'all know what this is. I ain't really got to explain it. Got Stan Lee to sign it just in between Spider-Man's legs. So I knew that this was going to come back as a 9A because I cracked open the slab and I submitted it with the top card there when I got it signed. So I knew it was going to come back as a 9A, but I'm really happy to get this. And I'm pretty sure right now I could easily get probably like $300 for this book if I wanted to sell it on eBay. But I think I'm going to keep this for a little bit and we'll just see what happens. You know, these financial challenges is really difficult because you want to keep everything and you don't want to sell anything, and then when you do sell, you're like going back later to get what you had to sell. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. Bam and bam. Now I got 2 of these. As you can see, I actually sold one of them. And I actually need to send it out today. And I sold a lot more than what I expected to get out of it, praise God. But I had 2 of these, and I knew that they were in high grade condition. So I submitted them at the same time, and they both came back as 9.8. Thought 9.6 worst case scenario, and you know with CGC it can be kind of unpredictable a little bit. But as you can see, I got them both signed by Mark Bagley. This is actually the second full appearance of Carnage, and a great book to have. It's a part of that Carnage storyline throughout his first appearance. So really happy to get this. I've been looking for these for a long time because actually about a year and a half ago I bought $3.92 and $3.93 for like $40. They were 9.8 CGC slab, free shipping, so I got them for like $20 a piece. And then when we moved, I ended up selling them, and I could not find them again on eBay for like under $40 without the signature. I just couldn't find them under $40. So I happened to get these for like $1.80 a piece or something like that. Got them signed and slabbed, and I'm happy that I did, because even though I sold one, the other one I will never sell. I will forever keep it. And just to kind of speed things up a little bit, I got Amazing 361 and Amazing 363. The 361 came back as I bought it as a 9.8. It had the old blue label from back in the day. So I knew it was going to come back as a 9.8. And I had Stan sign it. The only problem with this is that I gave it to my comic shop who went to Dallas when Mark Bagley was there. And he was actually supposed to get Bagley to sign 361 as well, and he didn't. He actually had him sign another 361, which wasn't mine. And I knew it wasn't mine because it was a newsstand copy, and I don't buy newsstand copies, even though people think that they're a little bit more, worth more. They may be. But back in the day, growing up, you just knew that the direct edition was really the one to buy. And if you're a collector back then, you didn't buy too many newsstands. So even to this day, I just prefer a direct edition. I don't really care too much for the newsstand. But he was supposed to get a sign, he didn't. So I had to be satisfied with Stan Lee's signature. And even to this day, 361 with Stan's signature, I can get about minimum about $400 for this book. And I may sell it, I may keep it, I haven't decided yet. Now 363, as you can see, it came back as a 9.6, signed by Bagley on Spider-Man's head. And I may keep this, even though I actually prefer a 9.8. I may keep this because I just don't think, I pretty much think that I would just break even if I sold it and gone through the whole process on eBay. I really think that I would just break even. So I may just end up keeping this one. So yeah. Got those. Alrighty, okay, here we go. Here we go. And again, just to speed things up a bit, I got Amazing Spider-Man 316, signed by Stan the Man. And I got Amazing Spider-Man 315, signed by Stan the Man. This was my biggest disappointment, 316. 315, I bought it as a 9.8, and I got it slabbed as a 9.8. Bought it at a great price off eBay, and I cracked open the slab and had Stan sign it. And I want to get Todd to sign, maybe right there in the water where Spider-Man is. So this is one I'm definitely going to keep. 9.2, the Spider-Man 316 9.2. I actually sold this already. I need to get it shipped out today. I was actually really disappointed in this, and I don't agree with the grade, especially with all the 9.6 and 9.8s that I got back. I expected really for this to come back as a 9.4 minimum, absolute minimum. But for whatever reason, they graded it as a 9.2. And this is actually a really nice cover. A lot of people have copied this cover on various books. Great cover to have. Actually, Venom's very first full cover appearance, actually, in comic books. So, got those, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, again, Todd McFarlane artwork, great artist, and Venom's second full appearance and Venom's third full appearance with his first full appearance on a cover. So I got those. And last but not least, I got this right here, and I've already showed it off in a previous video, but I got it along with all of the other graded books that I just showed you, so I just went ahead and just threw it in there. So that's it, you guys. That's my recent CGC collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Let me know your feedback. Keep God #1 in your life, as I always say. Enjoy your comic books, though, and God bless you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.